Hey, what's up, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to be looking into revealing conversations that mention your name. If you're new over here, welcome. My name is Nascha, and this is my channel, Veil of Huntress, or welcome back. Just to let you know, I do have exclusive readings on my Patreon membership, which you can find in the description below, where you get loads of exclusive readings, and you do get, on another tier, a personal audio reading from me every month. So yeah, that's all down in the description box. So yes, let's pretty much jump into your reading, and I'm just going to shuffle your cards and see what we have coming through for you. Okay, just gonna. So what I'm getting in the exposing conversations that are mentioning your name, this is definitely around a person that you have had a falling out with. There seems like there was some type of conflict that you both had, and I feel like this person is the one that is coming through that is mentioning, like, I find this interesting too, because I almost feel in these conversations it's like talking about your boundaries, and it's also, I feel, talking about the way that it's something I'm hearing is this person might find you confusing and intimidating, and it's almost because I'm getting, around your boundaries, and that you have walked away from someone, or you're not taking something anymore. I feel this is something that you've been learning. Like, it could be, what I'm getting is one of the lessons that you came in here to learn, and this was around setting boundaries and not feeling bad about it. So I feel that you do pick up on a lot of energy, and you empathize with what people are going through, and sometimes you do find it difficult setting boundaries or not allowing these people into your life because you can feel what they are going through. Because I do sense that this person is going through something like a personal struggle. So you might still be talking, but there's some type of rift here, or some type of you turning both kind of like looking away from each other. And I kind of find that what I'm getting is you're looking more towards freedom and what brings you happiness in your life. Because what I'm getting is that because you're an empath and because you feel a lot of things, I feel you do, like, your heart is good. You want to help people, you want to be there, but it's almost a sense that I feel that other people's problems, or this certain individual, there might be more than one, this is a general reading, but I'm feeling that there's a lot of kind of people putting their burdens on you, people putting their problems on you, you really wanting to help people, but then you realizing that sometimes these people or this person needs to really help themselves. And it's like, it's almost like I'm getting a sense that you're seeing that it's stopping you from moving forward, or it's stopping, like, it's, like this weight has been, it's like not even your weight, it's this person's problems, this person's, like, we all have issues, we all have problems, but I feel like a lot of people, or this certain individual, maybe puts a lot of pressure on you, and because you feel so much, it's almost like I feel it has been weighing you down, and now you're looking to, like, what fulfills your heart, and that it's okay for you to say no and set these boundaries and look towards, like, your freedom is what I'm getting. Because I almost see this sense of, you feeling trapped or something within this connection, or just in general, like, this could be something that goes on with a lot of people, because they do come to you a lot with their problems is what I'm getting. But it's almost like I'm feeling you're looking, because it's like you're looking to what your heart wants, and what brings you joy, what brings you passion. And I very much get this sense of the spirit animal, horse, which to me is like coming through, which to me is like a representation of freedom, which I feel is what you are wanting to do next on your chapter. So I very much feel that this is the person or the people that and mention your name. And it's almost that I feel they might put guilt on you and talk about maybe how you're not there for them, or that you're moving on, or you're acting different. And I feel like this is kind of the conversations that are said. I feel like they're almost not seeing how much you have done for them, because they're so immersed in their own head and their own drama or problems. Okay, it's almost like, I think that's why you're maybe feeling that. Yeah, you're feeling unappreciative is what I'm getting. Yeah, so I've pulled the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So it's definitely, I feel who this person has mentions your name is the person that is just they can't kind of move past this conflict. They can't really see the situation for as it is and for how much you've actually helped them. And it's almost I feel a sense of guilt put on you, because then you are moving away, or you might be moving to new connections, or even that you are just looking to what makes you, joyful, or you're moving towards different people. So this could be any type of connection, is what I'm getting. But it's definitely someone that is, you're having some type of, a conflict or a situation here where the energy just feels a bit you don't want to be around them, or you're kind of, I said, putting up these boundaries is what I'm getting. And Spirit is telling me too that, because I'm getting this really heavy sense of a guilt trip put on you, because maybe too when you were growing up it was you had to be there for everyone else, which I feel you were. So you might have been someone in your family, you had to grow up really fast. You had a lot of responsibility when you were younger, so you might get a lot of people in your circle that come to you, especially I feel something with connections, quite close connections, that come to you with for help, but then in that they are kind of bringing you into their problems when they're not really wanting to make a change or solve them. Because I almost feel you give them really good advice, you've been there for them, but then that this person or these people are the only ones that can help themselves, is what I'm getting. And then they flip on you and get annoyed at you or angry because you set a boundary, or they're not understanding what you're wanting to say. And I feel it's a lot of projection, because they're angry about what's going on in their life, and it's kind of nothing to do with you. And then I see this, energy kind of being thrown at you, and you're taking this kind of on. So you might feel quite depleted when you're with this person. It's I'm just hearing guilt trip when it's kind of nothing that you've done wrong, is what I'm getting. So this could be, so just take it how it resonates for you, because it could be any connection in your life. But there's something here where it's if you're not feeding into this, or if you're not kind of staying around this energy, and you're not doing what this person or these people want you to do, it's almost then that this energy is thrown at you when it's not going their way, is what I'm getting. I'm sensing whoever this is, you have a very strong cord with this person. So to me, it's indicating that this is quite a strong connection. So it could even be family, or some type, of real deep friendship, or, a partner or a lover, something like this. But there's very much a very strong cord between you two. Almost that I feel you might feel bound to this, is what I'm getting. And you might have tried to break free of this too. And maybe that's why you feel a lot too, because I feel energetically, maybe when you're I'm feeling a bit crappy, or you're not feeling well, you might be getting symptoms too, especially lately, is what I'm getting, really lethargic, or headaches, or just yeah, just really drained is what I'm getting. And I'm feeling that it's like a cord or something between you and this person that's kind of wants you to just do everything for them, or to attain to what they are needing from you, where it's like, has anyone asked you like what you need? And I think this is like something, yeah, that I was getting from when you were younger, that you always had to be there for everyone else. Like you had to be the person that picked up the pieces. You had to, you know, even if it was like with your siblings or something, you had to, or maybe even be like a parent is what I'm getting. And it's kind of like may repeat in connections around you, because you have that caring nature. And I feel like you're a really good listener as well. Like you have this wise counsel to you. And that's why, yeah, I'm getting that this is kind of what in the names that, like your name that's being mentioned is around this situation, that almost this guilt, almost this energy being thrown at you, which you might be feeling now, and that everything, like these symptoms that if you are getting these, I feel are not yours. So yeah, so let's see what else we have coming through. Yeah, so really get that people very much attached to you, and almost to that there could be a sense too of some type of jealousy, or something where they're wanting your energy, or you're in a pretty good place, and there could be some sense of resentment that you might feel. And then you might start to feel bad, like, did I do something wrong? And you might start to question yourself because of the energy you're feeling or getting from these people or that person. When, yeah, because there's something about you being, like, in your energy, you being very abundant, or this person or these people see you as someone that is kind of has it all, kind of, yeah, and maybe they look to you in a way that, because if they're going through something, because even you might still be going through something, but I feel you act differently in this, because I feel there's a sense of you working through things and you still being grateful. Yeah, you have down times, but I feel like you don't burden, you talk to people, but you don't burden people about your problems, and you kind of like always do something to get yourself out of the situation. Like I'm hearing like you have strategy, you have something that you do in place, and I feel maybe these people kind of get annoyed because they're not in a feeling they're not in a good place, and then they look at you and they see you as being abundant, being kind of like doing very well in something, even if you are going through something, which I kind of feel you are, but you still have something in your life that you are very grateful for, and therefore it grows. So it's kind of this difference here, and I feel, yeah, then what they're saying is like maybe some type of resentment because of where you are, and some type of blaming you for something. Yeah, kind of getting like a bit of like the victim mentality with this person or these people, and that it's almost they don't want to let your energy go, because it's almost like they might be feeding off your energy, because when they're around you they feel really good, but it's almost that I feel if you spend too much time, or you start to feel their energy, where it's like you might be feeling like it's weighing you down, is what I'm getting. Yeah, because I'm very much getting something around cords, and even things like in your like on your back, like attached, is what I'm getting. So really, yeah, like clearing your energy, looking after yourself, and is coming through. And I'm also again hearing that this person might be like infiltrating your dream time, coming into your dreams. Yeah, which is quite, because it's like even when you're sleeping, it's like you can't rest, because I feel this person is coming into your dreams, or there's some type of messages. You might be having weird dreams as well, is what I'm getting. But I very much feel that there's a few individuals or people, when they get close to you, don't want to let go of you, because you are this healer. You have this healing quality about you, and then it's like, but then it's like affecting you physically and emotionally. Like I said, you might be feeling really great, and then after you've spent time with this person, you might start to feel guilty about something, that this whole thing that they're putting, they could be putting on you, okay? And you might just start to feel like, I feel really down or something, when you were actually feeling like pretty okay. Because I do feel like you pick up on a lot, and because you are that healer, that you do have, like, I feel like you absorb a lot of people's energy. But it's almost like I'm feeling these people, or this person very much wants to be absorbed into your energy. Yeah, and there's something about your heart space too. So if this is a lover or a partner or something like this, there is something about your heart space too that they just feel very connected to. Yeah, a little bit like obsessive, and but it's almost like it's like being with you makes them feel better. So this is also something, especially if you're physically, it being intimate with them, then this is also something when you are 100% attached, and there could be something through like healing in that term, in that way as well as coming through. So yeah, that is what I have for you, pile 1. I hope you found this reading interesting. Please give this video a thumbs up, because it does really help my content. And leave me a comment below, drop me an emoji, or let me know how you felt about the reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, what's up, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to be finding out, revealing and exposing conversations that mention your name. If you're new over here, welcome. My name is Nascha, and this is my channel, Veil of a Huntress, or welcome back. Just to let you know as well, I do offer a monthly membership where you get exclusive readings on Patreon, and you also get a personal audio reading from me monthly in that membership as well. So I've got like 2 memberships offers over there. So yeah, let's pretty much jump into your reading, and let's see what we have coming through for you. I'm going to shuffle your cards. Okay, so I'm going to pick one more card, and then we'll jump into this. I very much feel that there's something about the way that is coming through and that is being spoken about, and I will get into who the people are, is like how much you have matured in some sense and grown. I'm getting that there is something in your energy that people are drawn to and feel very nurtured and loved by you. You kind of have a very, I'm going to say royal and ethereal energy, where I'm getting, you're magic, and just in your presence and who you are, you cause such healing within people that I feel a lot of people do long to be in your energy, or long to be back in this energy. I almost feel that this is a type of energy that they've never really felt before. I'm also getting maybe a lot of people that come to you, and I'm just going to say everything that comes through. I'm kind of getting something about like mother issues, okay? That maybe there's something around you have this type of quality where you're nurturing and healing, and you might have that motherly instinct or that comfort to you, that I feel a lot of people feel comfortable or long for this around you. I'm also getting that because there's something about the way I was saying you've elevated and grown, because it's like I am getting that you're seen as someone who has something aesthetically quite, I'm going to say kind of a bit more sexual energy coming through in the way you present yourself and just in your energy. So it's almost that when your name is being spoken, there's a lot of things about how you look, and a lot of things about how you look sexually, or like this type of attraction. So this could be like in terms of your body, or just like I'm kind of getting, because people really talk about that, about you, your magnetism. But there's also like how I said, you've really grown, and it's like you're not, it's not just an aesthetic and you're the sexy magnetism energy that I'm picking up on. So they also are talking about how nurturing, how warm your presence is, and that it's like you really love and care for your friends, your partners, whoever you have in your life. It's like you have unconditional love, and I feel that sometimes is quite rare to find. I mean, for many people, and especially in the sense where many people have had their heart broken, but it's almost like you feel, because your heart's being broken many a time, I'm being told, it's almost that you sense this in other people, and then there's some type of healing that occurs, is what I'm getting. And yeah, because I feel like this is like how your name is being mentioned. It's something about you really helped someone, or you really helped to heal someone's broken heart, is what I'm getting. It's almost like I feel a lot of people that are kind of feeling quite sad or going through something, in your presence and knowing you've actually really healed them. Even if you hadn't spent that much time with them, I really get this about you. But then I feel also you kind of like how your name is being mentioned, is you've, just by being yourself, just by being magnetically, this beautiful sexually, I wouldn't say sexually liberated, but just like how attractive you are and how caring and empathetic you are, it's almost that people turn sometimes when you haven't really done anything. And I feel this is what is coming through, when it's like you have given what you can, but it's almost that people maybe don't trust this, or get kind of triggered by, which is interesting, triggered by how open your heart is, or by your love. Like it kind of makes them act out. So I feel maybe this could be something around just like things that have happened in their past, or just not understanding this energy. Yeah, because I feel like it's like almost in your love, you cause some type of disrupt within people, but it is for their growth. But then it's like when they don't understand this energy, they then maybe start to act funny or weird towards you, and then it turns into some type of conflict or some type of competition. And then almost like maybe they just want you to be with them, but kind of on their terms. So even if you weren't together or something, or it's like a friendship, or it's almost that when you kind of are doing your own thing, or you're doing something, that this, I'm getting like kind of weird vibes about they turn, like, I kind of feel like you get this. People might turn a bit, start kind of acting weird towards you, and you're kind of like, okay, well, I've been really nice to you. I don't really understand what's going on. So maybe they're just wanting like a lot of your time, or when you're busy or something, or you're doing something, they feel annoyed at you for not being kind of at that beck and call or something. Because I picked the 5 of Wands too, and you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, and I've got the Page of Swords. So it's almost that there's obviously some type of conflict here, even though you've been loving and you've just been yourself. And I think too, in something in the way you look triggers people, because they know that you might get a lot of attention. They might not be the only person in your life, or you just have other things going on and you're very attractive. Therefore, when they felt your love, even if, this, whoever the connection is, then they start to kind of want to get annoyed or argue with you, or have some type of, conflict is what I'm getting. Yeah, because there's something where I almost feel too, like being in your presence is, because I said it is triggering, but that's for yeah, because it's something about your energy that, yeah, triggers people. And then it's almost that I feel they might sense that they can't work you out, or they don't understand this energy. And then it becomes like something in the connections, or this connection, okay, you'll know how, like, apply it to your life. But it's almost that I feel there is some type of, like, it's like hard work. So this connection ends up, you were just being yourself, you were caring, but then there's like, why is this person acting weird towards me? And then it just seems like it then becomes difficult, or there's some really hard work within the connection or connections. When you were kind of like, I was just being like nice, is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's kind of like the people like who are mentioning your names, like this is the person, because they're like acting out in a way where all you did was show them love, and you're just being your authentic, beautiful self. Yeah, it's almost like maybe like a bit of jealousy or like egoic thing. Because maybe for some of you, you're not with this person, or it could be just people watching you in general, where you're being yourself, if you have social media or something like this, that you're just being yourself. So, but then it's like almost that you trigger people and they turn on you. Almost like they want to challenge you because they see how much you've grown and how much you're elevating. When you're just like a really, caring, and you care for people, and you're just trying to do the right thing, is what I'm getting. And then I get a sense of, it's kind of a lot of maybe fake people, or people when you're succeeding, trying to distract you or trying to make you go a different way. I don't really feel like a lot of people fully understand who you are and the direction you're going in and your goals. And then I feel like they look to you and wonder why you've elevated so much. Why is this person so caring? But then it's like they kind of run from this energy because it triggers them for this reason. Yeah, and then I get this something where they feel you might be hard work, but really there's just something in a rift within this connection or these connections. Because it's almost like I feel people might try to give you advice or try to read you or just like talk about things, but they don't even really, I feel, get who you are. And then you might not really say anything, or because it's like, even if you try to explain, or you see things differently in the world, and that's why you've grown and elevated and like how you are, in this time. But it's like, I feel like you wouldn't even kind of bother to, because you're like, you just don't get it. But, it's almost like just like on a different level. Or people might say something about how you're feeling, and you're kind of like, no, but you just wouldn't say anything because you maybe don't want to hurt them, or you're kind of like, it's not any use in saying anything. But there's a lot of things, because you have grown, is because of the challenges you've been through in your life. But then there's kind of like people around you that get kind of triggered by this when you've really put in work. You've really had a lot of challenges that gave you the strength. And sometimes then like they would look down on you because you have these really amazing qualities. Okay, so what else is coming through? There's a lot of there is a lot of sexual energy coming through from this group. So I feel you are very connected to this part of you, and that's why it was very much coming through. So I picked the devil card, but it did come out before they put it back. Because something about how you look and your sexual energy, that also triggers people. And when they can't have you, or when they read this energy wrong, there's just something about it. And it's almost too when people haven't, I feel, connected and fully accepted their sexuality, the whole thing of looking down on you or not understanding this energy. When you're using it to empower yourself, you're using it for your confidence. You know, you're exuding this through your work and who you are as a person. But it's almost that I feel you might get a lot of people around you too that want to kind of come in and, want you sexually, or kind of have these feelings or intentions around you. But then even if you're not giving them what they want or you're not interested, then there seems to be some type of conflict. But very much to, because I feel like just people don't like understand you is what I'm getting. Like your sexual energy, who you are, how you use it, and even trying to explain, I feel there's something that you do or who you are. It's like even when you try to explain it, like I feel like a lot of people don't know what you're talking about, and they either pretend or they're just not. Like, I'm not saying anyone's better than anyone else, but it's even when I've had conversations with some people and you can tell they just don't understand, or when they ask what I do, or I'm trying to, because it's like I just feel there's just you'll meet people that they know fully what you're talking about, if you're lucky. But there's some that are just like what I'm picking up on, that people are mentioning your name is like the ones that are just reading you entirely wrong, but that's because they don't understand this energy and they don't know who you are. And even if, like I was saying, you would try to explain it, or it's like they get confused, they get triggered about who you are. And there's a lot of things here around like even getting addicted to your energy. But a lot of things heavily that I feel is around your sexual empowerment, who you are, how you're embracing this. But it's almost like messes with people. And I think that's how powerful, because sexual energy is very powerful, working with that, owning that. And I just feel like there is a lot of people that don't understand that, or when they see it, get very confused about it. And I do really feel that a lot of people, you might find, like I was getting, very much people around you have some type of conflict or act weird around you when there is like nothing you've done. You're just being yourself in this energy. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please give this a thumbs up. It does help my content. Leave me a comment below. And thank you for letting me read for you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, what's up, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. In today's reading, I'm going to be looking at revealing conversations that mention your name. If you're new over here, welcome. My name is Nascha. This is my channel, Lover Huntress, or welcome back. Just to let you know, I do have a monthly membership on Patreon where I offer exclusive pickacard readings, and you do get a personal audio reading from me monthly as well. So let's pretty much jump into your reading and shuffle your cards and see what we have coming through for you. Okay, what I'm picking up on is I'm kind of getting your energy very much stands out from a crowd. You are someone who's very unique, almost like very different to a lot of people. It's almost like your aura shines very, very brightly. And this is what is coming through about when your name is being mentioned, about how different you are. Because I'm just kind of seeing you, and I see that you glow. There's some type of very deep magic that you work with, is what I'm getting. Even if you know you are or not, but I feel for a majority of you, you really work on this energy. Getting divine feminine energy, and something you do that you're very connected to the elements. I feel this is what people are mentioning about you. How you're not like everyone else, how you're very different, and there's something about you that's very intriguing is what I'm getting. But again, it's kind of like the other reading. It's like people find this mysterious, but again, like they don't understand this energy. And it's like, it's like people get confused by this and who you are as a person. It's like almost like I want to be close to you. I want to know more about you. but I feel there's a lot of being misunderstood, or there's a lot of people that don't understand your craft, what you do, your energy, and I'm getting in your philosophies in life, how you live your life. I am hearing something about the law of attraction. It's something you very much work on. I'm getting a lot of magic and a lot of you seem to be a person that's very focused on your goals, but you're very connected to elements and bringing in this magic and bringing in things into your life, where I feel maybe like the people around you, or the people that I'm getting mentioning your name, they don't see the world how you see it. You see the world very, very differently to a lot of people, and yeah, I get it. Like there's like a sense of awement is what I'm getting. Like they're in awe of you. They want to be close to you. Because I'm getting like when people are close to you, your magic or kind of something in your gift is then spread into their life. So they might say, oh, I started dreaming lately, or they might be more open to, like you might talk about the law of manifestation, or there's something you talk about, or just in your energy that then starts to kind of pour into people's lives, or like trickle into people's lives. And then they start to maybe see a little bit of a glimpse into the way you perceive life, into magic is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're very much an individual. You might consider yourself a bit of a lone wolf. Even if you are in a partnership, there's something very individual about you. So I kind of get priestess, or you might, it's just a name, I guess, but like kind of a witch. Something quite magical is about you, because I see you making things in your life. It's what people are talking about, and you might I'm hearing you scare people a bit too with your powers, and there's something that what is being spoken about is something about how you bring this magic into your work, okay? So it could be just in the workplace or in your business or something you're selling. That's what's being mentioned, that you bring this into your work, which intrigues people, even if they don't know, because there's something very magical even in your touch, even if you're like, doing something that's completely, not to do with the magic realm or anything like this. It's all this, or spirituality. It's that whatever you're doing, you bring this into your work. Your touch, your essence, your energy is what is being spoken about, and what is very much highlighted here. Yeah, again, I'm getting shown you being quite an independent person, even if you are with something, but very much that people that are mentioning, like kind of talking about you, is like I feel like they want a part of this, or they want to know more about you, what you do, or there's something like a confusion, like them not really understanding how you do this, or why are you so good at what you do? Why is your energy so different? You might have some people that I'm getting that might try and take some of this energy from you, whether they are doing it unwillingly or they just, they don't know. They see something where it's like potentially feeding like off your energy, or wanting to take some of that energy. And again, it could be like they just don't know, but I see something like that, almost that once you being around them, or like it's like I want to have a part of this, or I want to know more about how you do something. Why are you so gifted in this? What makes you different and unique? Yeah, like why are you so special is what I'm hearing. Okay. And almost too, what's being spoken about is that no one can mess with you and your energy, because even if they don't understand, they know you're very divinely protected. It's almost might cause a rift within some people, but it's something people just don't understand, or they might be, why is this person so blessed? Yeah. And then, because I am getting something around yeah, it's like they're telling me because you are a healer, but there's something where you're very very protected in the sense that, because I'm getting this like serpent energy to me is like, yeah, because again, it's like real feminine, divine, magic energy coming through, and you are a healer, that there is something about you being very, very protected, and people noticing and talking about either something always turning in your favor, or if someone has done you wrong, or if they have done you wrong, that something has come up for them. You might also get people blaming you for things that you haven't had nothing to do with. Like, you don't even have to do anything to these people, like any type of magic, or, you know, some of you don't do that, but it's like, you don't have to do anything. It's just who you are and your energy and how you are so connected and in this divine, beautiful source, that you are protected and you are very blessed. And it's almost like the universe and what you're giving in and how you're helping the planet, people, or just something in your presence or why you're here is like, in return, your things will always turn out for you. And I feel like maybe some people, because they don't understand this, are blaming you for situations that they're like so-and-so. Maybe if they know you are into a craft, or you have some type of belief, you know, pagan, or, you know, like I was saying, doesn't really matter, but something in a belief and a connection to the earth, that you might get people saying that you did something to them, or yeah, something like this is what I'm getting, when you're like, I didn't even do anything, like, because you know that anything that or anyone that tries to do anything or has done anything to you, everything always turns in your favor, is what I'm getting. Like, you've been, you know, it's like, of course you have been through bad times, we all go through difficult times, but it's almost like in those difficult times you have this alchemy where you can you know that there's a lesson, or there's something better on the other side, and you see that differently, whereas some people don't see that, or some people play victim, and you see the world differently. You alchemize this, so then you transform your so-called hardships, you know, and the things that haven't turned out, or you tried to bring in, or just fell apart. You learn from that, you grow, and you grow something more beautiful, and you release, and you know that this happened for a reason. Whereas some people kind of like, I'm getting, that don't understand this around you, that are talking about you, kind of like stay in this energy, and then kind of stay in this victim energy, and then kind of look at you and wonder, why is this person moving on, or why is everything working out for them? Why do they move through challenges so easily, when they don't even know how much emotional hardship you go through as well, but then you move through these challenges in life, is what I'm getting. Yeah, and there's something very much about like your work coming through. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people sensed your energy being around you, almost like something even in the way you smell is coming through. You might have a certain fragrance or oils is what I'm getting, but there's some type of fragrance, or just the essence, or something about pheromones coming through about you. That's kind of what people are talking about. Yeah. And also that I feel, because you're such an individual, that it's almost like no one could ever control you. Even if you are with someone, it's like you would still be your own individual. You would still do what you wanted to do. It's like no one can really control you at all. And this, I feel, might bother people, or they just see this about you, where you're very much only if you allowed someone to, or you would pretend that someone was making a decision. I don't know. I think you can really manipulate and change energy too. I think you're very smart in that sense, where you read energy and sense energy. But there's something being spoken about, like about you, that like this person can't be controlled. I feel like maybe someone's trying to, or has tried to turn things in their favor, because they see how kind, like you have a huge heart, but you're very smart. You might be a little bit sneaky too, because I feel like you can see things before it'll happen, or you know how to kind of play the game, or you know how you can just see things differently where people don't. And you know when people are trying to manipulate you, because it's like you know how to make things turn in your favor, is what I'm getting. So people might think they have some type of hold on you, or want to, or say she's or he is really kind-hearted, or however you identify. But there's something where you will never be able to be tamed, or it's like you're too much of a free spirit, you're too different, and you can just see kind of in the future, or you can kind of predict and know the best moves to make for your kind of like your advantage. Or you would tell people what's going to happen and then they wouldn't listen, and then it was like something then happened to them, but it's like you had already told them this, is what I'm getting. So you're very much a lot of spiritual gifts that you have that I feel being mentioned, where it's just that people are like, how does this person know everything? Why does everything turn out in their favor? And again, that's because you can, I feel, see or sense or have some type of intuition where you can feel into the future and know the best moves to make, even though for some people they'll be like, why are you making that move? Why are you doing this? But it's like psychically or intuitively, you just know, and you don't listen to anyone else, is what I'm getting. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It does really help my content. Leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.